All right. What is up, everybody? Checking that this is all coming on. It looks good. How are y'all doing today? Playing Microsoft Flight Simulator tonight. And we're going to be doing some general aviation in the Houston area. I'm actually at, what is this one? This is KGLS, I believe. This was recommended to me. Over here by Galveston. Like a pretty neat little area. Figure we fly around the area, check out some different airports, some different sites, do some general aviation. The theme tonight is yokes. I have my yoke out, and I'm going to do my flight yoke. So we're going to be doing planes with yokes. Get used to this again, because I've been flying stick, and I really like stick, but I want to do more yoke. That's kind of interesting. Is that not allowing that to go full deflection? That seemed kind of odd. I feel like there's something going on there. Let's check. Okie dokie. That's very strange, isn't it? Hello. How's it going? I seem to be encountering an issue with my one axis not going all the way. That's kind of strange. Yeah. Oh, that's stupid. This feels like this is actually getting slightly better as I fiddle with it. Yeah. That's kind of weird. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better. We'll see if it... maybe something got stuck. I haven't used this in a while. Oh, here, I'll shoot you one. I am joined, folks, by Awesome16, although you cannot hear him because I do not feel like fighting with Discord right now. So that is okay. Let's see. We're in the right one. There we go. Yeah, Awesome16 just got the Bravo throttle quadrant, and I'm feeling a bit on the jealous side, actually. I'm not gonna lie. He's now laughing at me. Hey, man, it is, isn't it? It's beautiful outside. It's hard to get those throttles right now, man. They're brutal. All right, let's see if I figure out how to start this thing up. I bet you I can figure this thing out. I'm gonna use my controls here too, just for funsies. But we're gonna turn a battery on. I am guessing. All right, so I've just hit the battery. I'm assuming I want like about an inch of throttle. Lean fuel mixture. Full. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, I know. There's the thing about our weather around here is that it's gonna switch to freaking hot here almost like instantly. I guarantee within the next few weeks. My dumb ass didn't get outside today, of course. So what are you gonna do? I think tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna try. I don't think it's supposed to rain yet. I think later this week. So I think I got time. All right. So I got this thing. It's got a little bit of throttle, full fuel. I'm assuming I'm just hitting magnetos and yeah, getting it ready to roll. There we go. Turn my alternator on. Oh, it didn't quite stay. Yeah, it's not staying on. Oh, you know what? There might be a fuel thing here. Ooh, there we go. That's when I gotta get out. Turn the avionics down for a second. We're also getting like no engine noises. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, this little thing. There we go. That'd do it. Here, let me actually engage my parking brakes now. All right. Hey now, airplane. We got to map that. It's not mapping for some reason. Dude, it's so Ohio is so weird. It's just like, hey, do you want to experience all seasons in the span of a week? he is he has forgotten to plug in his throttle, folks. And that was pretty funny. Why is this not an input? Why would you be gear up? No. Not even close. That's not even. I'm trying to lock the parking brakes and instead it's the gear up button. Like that's terrible. All right. We want parking brake. Toggle parking brake. There we go. I must have had this backwards at one point. That sounds a lot better. We're not going to run the poor little backup guys over now. Oh, dude, I know it was like 20 degrees. It's insane. No, and then what? Last week we had freaking ice warnings. I'll turn my alternator on. Put these on. Lights. This looks good. This looks real good. Where you at? I don't even see you. We got some very special weather. Can I like get around these guys without running them over? Let's just test that. You know what? Let's see if we can not run over the simulated guys. No, we totally bonked him on the head. It's okay. It's fine. He's fine. Man, I've been flying so many tail draggers lately. It's just kind of nice to not have to worry about the plane flipping on a whim. So let's talk to the ground control. It's hotter than Alabama right now here. Oh my god. Ohio, you be crazy.
Ground Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra request taxi for touch and go. Cessna Alpha Sierra
I'm gonna do touch and go.
Sierra taxi
Oh, I love when my controls end up backwards. It's so fun.
Alpha cross runway 36 Alpha. Contact tower on 120.575 when ready. Taxi to and hold short runway 14 using taxiway Bravo Alpha cross runway 36 Alpha Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Oh well. We're not gonna talk to ATC too much. I'm actually impressed by the ATC in this game. Just because, like, of all the flight simulators that have ever been, this is the single most impressive stock attempt at ATC. It's great. Dude, I can't imagine Arizona in the summer. I literally can't. Like, mortal minds are not meant to comprehend that level of heat. Yeah, it's just bonkers out there. I don't even know.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra hold position caution other traffic.
I keep forgetting. What other traffic? Where is the other traffic? Are they coming up behind me? Is it just some car driving around? What's happening here? Where does he want me to hold position? I'm holding position over here.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra, did you copy? Hold position Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra. Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra, continue taxi.
Damn right I'm continuing my taxi. I think I can just, like, kind of idle my engine here. I'm gonna keep it about 1,000 RPMs or 1,100. That's a good. Hey.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra, did you hear my last?
Oh my god! And except this part.
Roger, Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Whoa, we're getting going pretty quick there. Where the hell am I going? Oh, you can do like a taxi indicator, and since I still suck at navigating taxi signs and whatnot, it's the one assist I turn on. The legend. What is this runway even? Air horns begin playing. Gotta have an air horn button. What is this run? What is this runway? Is psycho? Okay, we're gonna stop right here. Are we actually on the runway we're supposed to be on? I think we are, but I think we're like going down to the end here and turning around. Actually, that's KGLS. This was recommended to me last time, so I figured I'd give it a go. I think this is like super quiet though, folks. I'm gonna like adjust my sound. Popping this up to like 50. That sucks. Hey, Awesome is having some control difficulties at the moment, but he'll be joining us shortly. Once Microsoft Flight Simulator stops goofing all of his controls up. Alright. I think we're set up and ready to roll. Let's talk to the ATC. Here, we're gonna do a little... Check that that's working. That is some unfortunate stuff, is what that is. Alright, magnetos are good. How's our flaps look? Flaps, fixed gear, that's not a problem. I think we're ready to rock.
Tower Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra ready for touch and go at runway 14.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra cleared for takeoff runway 14 left touch and go approved.
Excellent. And we're at what, like... Are we at 900? Yeah, we're at 900. Okay. Or actually, I think we're below... Are we like 100 feet below sea level? Is that where this is? Alright.
Cleared for takeoff runway 14 Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
KGLS. KGLS. Should do the glass version of this. Nah, I'm getting off the ground now, but I'm gonna do touch and go. I'm gonna like go around in the pattern and do a touch and go. 14. And runway 14. This is I've been flying tail draggers almost exclusively for like the last 2-3 weeks now, and this is like derp mode. I don't know what to tell you. That's where they told me to go. Come on. There we go. That's what I wanted. I could climb quicker than that. Is it 74 knots? Okay. I gotta get used to this method of control again. It's a little weird after like weeks of not using it. Let me see. Oh, all this over here, it's like old GPS stuff, I think. Yeah, we got GPS, we got radio equipment, and then we got, yeah, like ILS systems. Like the old school versions of all of it. A little more altitude here. I'm going too fast. I'm flying the non-glass version, so a little bit. Well, that's cool. This is a Cessna 172 for the moment. All right, we're gonna level off here. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be talking to the ATC anymore, and I don't care. We're gaining altitude. All right.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra cleared touch and go left. Traffic runway 14.
Oh, good. They're talking to me.
Wind 127 at 20.
Yeah, we're gonna stop.
Cleared for touch and go runway 14 Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
The Cessna 172 is what I'm flying currently. I'm kind of like very... Oh, man. Wait, where are you at? I don't see you. I don't see you. Where are you at? Coming about here a bit. I'm gonna get some flaps out and give it a little juice because I feel like I'm coming down a little too quick. That's okay. Gotcha. Looks like I'm good at the moment. A little low. It's such a different, landing a yoked plane is very different from stick. I don't know. Nice. Gotta get a little higher here. Back on 1-4, but this is just gonna be a touch and go. My nice sloppy landing. While I get used to this again. Nah, I'm gonna put him out now. Lift that nose up a bit. Let it come down. And we're doing this again where we can't see people. Bring power down. Ah, gotcha. I see you there. No. It's somebody else. I'm gonna go to the left side of the runway, actually. Okay, we're gonna get back on center line. Then I'm actually gonna drift back over here, so I'm going past you. I'll stick to this side. What up? That's why I'm here. You recommended it. I am on US East at the moment, I believe. We'll double check that here in a second. We're gonna look out our window here. Nice. All right, we're gonna put these flaps away. Don't know yet. I haven't flown around too much. Although I've been here like once or twice in the simulator. Taking off from KGLS right now, which is like on the coast. I think I'll head up the coast here. Excellent. I will be loitering around the airfield then. Gotcha. That's fun. That's the thing I don't get to do too often. There's not really a lot. All the airports around Cincinnati, you got like Lunken right by the city. And then you've got the, CVG, which is actually in Kentucky. Okay. And then everything else is like very much out, kind of not in the boonies, but out on the periphery. I'll climb some more. Seems like this is a convenient location in the pattern. Okay. That should work. Dude, float planes are hard. I don't know. We were messing with that last time, actually, and goodness gracious. I am not particularly good at short float plane landings. I'm gonna cancel that. So this is having me just do touch and goes. You know what? Let's do it. Touch and go.
Cleared for touch and go runway 14 Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra.
I love the icon. Cool. I'm gonna look for it here in a second. Let me bring my power back. Yes, I can hear you. Sorry, I'm like concentrating on the aircraft. Yeah, I feel like I'm too high right now, but that's okay. We'll work on it. Awesome. Yes. Actually, I've had this. I just haven't been using it lately because I've been flying all those little stick aircraft. All those bush planes are stick, which I think I actually prefer stick over yoke personally, but that's just me. I'm gonna bring power down because we're really high. Get my second thing of flaps off. No, is there actually a good one out for it yet? Because that's the thing I should do. Although the 172 is not terrible. I think there's a good Baron mod actually that you can get, which I've been thinking about getting, but I haven't picked it up yet. We're coming in very high, but it's not the worst. There's a Stol 172 mod. Are you kidding me right now? I am gonna have to find that. In working on getting in training. I'm gonna start training this year. I've done glider flying though. Yes, glider flying is very fun. Yes, we are near Galveston. This is KGLS. All right, I'm gonna throttle back up. Yeah, Kilo Golf Lima Sierra. That's the current airport. Where I'm coming up next year. Yeah. That I do not know. All right. Nice. I'm gonna try to get this thing to stop telling me things. But I think it's just gonna keep telling me I'm in the pattern. So I'm gonna like fly away from it now. So this is these are still things I'm actually learning. The Squawk 1202, I'm still learning the lingo in that regard. An Awesome 16 cannot see anybody. So I'm gonna move away from this one now and head up this way. Awesome 16 is having all kinds of problems at the moment. He is actually learning to fly. Yeah, I still haven't ordered a throttle quadrant. I was thinking about it for a little while, but I figured I'd wait a little bit since it's just so hard to get one. We could climb way harder with this, couldn't we? Yeah. Check if your gear's down. A little too slow. Yeah, he's having some technical difficulties right now. I'm doing about... What is this? You know, honestly, I'm just going to put it at 2,500. And it should climb pretty well. It's not exactly a quick climbing aircraft. I've been told to do about, what was it, 74? See, I like the stock 172. It's got a little bit of that character. It gets pushed around by wind. I'm gonna come about and take a look. Yeah. I'll send you a group invite. He's asking for another group invite. I don't know if I see your... There we go. Gotcha, man. I'll throw you a group invite actually as soon as it pops up on my list here. There we go. Okay. Let's resume. Yeah, I'm seeing you're a little low there. That is some low-level flying you're doing. Didn't see it? I'm gonna try one more time. See if that comes through. I don't know why it's not letting you see us. Hey, Awesome 16. That's really weird. I lost track of you now, too. Where you go? Stick my head through the chairs. That'll help. You could. Although if you don't have kinetic assistant installed, it's not going to go anywhere. There is, as far as I know, no way for me to tow pilot you with it. I think the person needing the tow has to have kinetic assistant running. Oh, there you go. Dude, if you want to test it, I will not say it nay. I'm thinking you might need to, Awesome 16. He's going to restart, folks. Having some technical difficulties. He's going to rejoin us in a minute. ROFL, that means rolling on floor laughing. Please don't tell me ROFL is outdated now. I'm going to feel old. Oh no. Being told that I'm being told that I'm old. I mean, not directly, but that's what it really means. I'm not down with the hip lingo. Let me try. Let me check my server, make sure it didn't like plop me onto a different server real quick. And it's still on US East. I'm gonna set it manually to US East. But it looks like either or should be fine. I'm just gonna make sure because maybe I'm switching servers or something.
X-ray Golf Sierra, acknowledge last transmission.
Clear touch and go runway 14 Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra.
I'm gonna cancel landing intentions.
Tower Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra, cancel landing intention.
We're gonna come about. Actually, wait a minute, no, it's right over there.
Golf Sierra, your cancellation is received.
There you are. All right, I'm coming down there. I'm gonna land. I'll land the other direction. All right, so we're gonna test something here, folks. There's a glider mod. There's an add-on glider, and there's an add-on that goes with it called Kinetic Assistant that lets you actually do glider tows and launches, or it crashes Microsoft Flight Simulator, one or the other. I wonder... Remember I mentioned that there is a bug it mentioned about the fact that when the glider comes to a stop, it actually tilts over like a real glider would, and they said there was some shenanigans to that. I'm wondering if that has something to do with it. Like maybe the fact that this airport appears to be slightly below sea level. That could be something to it. Nice. This is good though. This is good practice. Dude, Flight Simulator is just very crashy lately. I mean, I should know. That might be true. That would cost money. I was just pointing out that we could always do X-Plane, but I don't have that, and that costs money, and I don't have that right now either, so. How many tiers of flaps are we out here? Okay. I am way too high, so I'm just gonna kind of like loiter until you pop back up. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna be a jerk, and I'm gonna go around in a circle. Screw everybody else in the pattern. Ah, dude, that's okay. I got more than enough to keep me busy here in Flight Simulator, honestly. I really need to get... I keep saying it. I'm like, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll get into DCS and War Thunder, and then I don't do it. I need to do it. I should do it this week. That's the goal. Probably not by flying like this, though, I think. Call it a hunch. I don't think they'll give it to me if I'm flying like this when I go for it. Come here, come here, come here. Oh my god, it didn't work. I feel like a complete and utter scrub flying with a yoke right now because I have not used one in like I think it's honestly, it's legit been like a month. I've used the yoke. When did I last do this? We're landing this plane. It's happening. Here you. Don't care. Don't care anymore. We're just landing like a maniac. Hey, there's a awesome 16. Come on. Terrible flying. Terrible flying. Let's do this. I feel like I haven't played it much. I feel like DCS is kind of that. It's very complicated. Hey, that's how pilots greet each other, right? By crashing their planes head on into each other. Hey, I see you down here. All right, we'll test this. All right, I'm gonna do some braking, folks. Braking. I got you, man. Right in front of you. Right in front of you. Okay. All right, we're gonna bring this around. Come on, bring it around. Bring it around, bring it around, bring it around, bring it around. Not bad. Okay. Brakes are in. Oh god. Look at this. We're like peeking out the window here. This is great. He's getting the Bonanza left wing. Awesome doesn't have the mod, so he's just seeing a Bonanza tilted over on its left wing. I love it. It's, I think, my favorite thing about Microsoft Flight Simulator, actually, is the Bonanza just being a stand-in for everything. And how silly it ends up being. So let me know when you are ready, and I will happily tow you into the air. Oh god, what's he gonna suggest, folks? Oh no. No, what did we try to do? The loop? Doing a loop on tow? Don't do a loop. Well, that didn't work. That was a cool thing. The mod that lets you do the towing will actually. Oh no. I'm gonna go into external view. This might be slightly louder. I don't know how much louder. Oh, it's not too bad. It's not working. So you should be able to. Let me find it real quick, and I'll tell you what I was finding. You got to play with it a bit sometimes. Goodness gracious, I'm gonna volume that down a little bit. There we go. Okay. This game's sound is all over the place. Yeah, we're actually gonna test this glider mod real quick, and then go flying about. One of us is connected. Okay, I'll take that. I'm gonna go back to my cockpit now. Alright, so let me see. One thing of flaps, throttle up, brakes off, throttle up. We'll see how it goes. And this shouldn't really affect my handling at all, because it's not like having a real tow. Yeah, we could do that. You should start moving. Okay, can do. I'm actually coming off the ground. I'm gonna climb at 70. So a little slow. Well, you do a little. I guess that should be fine. That's well within the performance envelope of a glider, especially that glider. That glider is actually a high performance one. No, it's so cool from the perspective of the glider. I may need to. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna keep it climbing like this. We'll get out over the water here and start a left turn. So this is interesting. I don't know if you've never flown a glider. This is gonna be an interesting experience. Try to keep it's like kind of trying to keep the elevator of the plane in front of you on the horizon. You don't want to be too high or too low. Yes, it's a freeware mod. Or well, I think actually it's more the wheels, as I think what I was told the other day. I'm still a scrub lord at gliders, honestly, so I am learning. Yeah, my wife is the expert. She's been doing gliders forever. It's pretty cool. About 74. A little under, maybe. Need to I should fly in third person and see if we can see this. Let's see. Can I do this? Can I do? I sure can. I don't remember what button it is that gives you the normal third person view. What is it? Anybody remember? gosh, I don't know. Oh, I've changed all that. I am going to do a left turn now. Do I? I thought I put them away. No, I did put them away. Okay, we're gonna climb a little faster now. You could do... Cessnas can do it. I'm being asked if you would typically use a tail dragger. I think that's all we have at our glider club. I think because they were less expensive. Would be my guess. Also, they're just rugged little planes. I'm try to keep my glider from drifting around too much, or keep my plane from drifting around too much. But no, you could tow a glider with one of these. I'm pretty sure they're used. Yeah, we're actually doing about 70 right now. A little slow, but that's okay. Yep, just passing 2,500 feet. I'm gonna do one more left-hand turn. I'll let the nose come down so we gain a little more speed. You opened the canopy? Maybe don't do that in flight. There we go. There we go. So when you disconnect, typically you would go right and or you would, yeah, you would go right and I would go left. Let me see if can I see you back there? I can't even tell. It released. I wonder if it did it because of the canopy. That's kind of fun. All right, I'm gonna come about and check you out. I'm going to slow down, so I'm gonna go down to minimum green. Are you you're in front of me now? What the heck? Well, that thing is actually pretty damn quick. I think I just saw you. You can do like full aerobatics and everything in that. No, that was somebody else here. We gotta find him now. Okay. We'll find you. The other thing I'm not used to, I don't have all my my little bush plane view of the entire universe. I'm coming about. There's you guys. Okay. There he is. Hey, welcome. I see you there. Oh yeah, you're not going to be able to keep up with a glider in low speed performance, let me tell you. Like, I'm already pushing this thing. Let's just take it as far as we can go. Let's do this. Here we go. Don't be afraid to use the air brakes on that. They will help you land properly. I'm going like way too fast right now, just trying to get down there. This is great. I'm gonna idle. This is great. Dude, I've seen a video, gliders are crazy. I've seen a video of one like riding ground effect for like a mile down a really long runway before he actually touched the ground, and just crazy stuff. That was cool. I'm like aggressively swooping. Like I say, you should be able to hear me. I'm actually gonna turn my volume back up a bit. That should be better. You just put it in the air. Yeah, I feel like that is one thing with the icon, is it takes a lot of distance on the water to take off. That's been my experience. All right, here, I'm gonna come in low and put it at like half throttle. And I wish I knew how to actually fly the damn helicopter mod. It'd be perfect for this. Where'd you guys end up at? Lost track of him. Now, group flying is one of the, I think, the strong suits of this. I lost track of you guys. It's being weird about displaying people. All right, coming about. This area is very pretty, though. What a neat little stretch of land. Okay, here we go. You all just like disappeared on my screen now. It's so weird. Flight sim, you crazy. I'm gonna come about. I bet you they're gonna reappear. Gotcha. All right, I'm gonna do that. So I'm being told to change servers. I can do that. How strange. See any sign of you guys yet? Might have to actually fly around on the other server. That's weird. We might have to regroup everybody. Let's see. You can see me now. I was gonna say I should be on the East USA server. Oh, there you guys are. Well, I see you at least. I'm fine with that. Let's all hop on there. I should probably set up a room in there actually for just flying purposes. Where is my voice room? Hello, hello. Yes, that's where we are. Right now we're swarming around Galveston. I think we're going to move off here in a minute or two. There we go, I can see people now. It's okay. All right, we're gonna bring this thing back in. Yeah, man, Flight Simulator with its crashes lately are just ridiculous. Okay. So, KIWS, what direction is that in? We should go over there. What is my controls are doing weird things too now. West of Houston? Well, you gotta check for that first. That is very loud. That's okay. So let's see, KIWS, west of Houston. I'm looking. I'm looking. ATME. Yeah, careful. Oh god. So I'm probably going to actually spawn at that airport then, since it's been requested. Why not? KIWS, correct? Okay. I'm probably gonna still stick to the 172 at the moment too. Yeah, I might flip to the G1000 version just so I have a map a little more built in. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna... What? Okay, it's gonna have me go down there. I'm gonna start parked. There you go. Weights and balance. There we go. This. Yeah, the Bravo quadrant is backordered till June. It's crazy. I think I'm gonna focus more on getting the pedals when they decide to sell those. All right, parking brake in. Batteries on. Inch. There we go. Okay, we got that's live. That's on.
TAWS system test. Okay.
Yes. Nice. Ordered it yesterday. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, this thing takes a long time to boot up its Garmin system, doesn't it? Hey, thank you. Awesome. Oh my god, it's like taking... Wait a minute, what is this? What is this? I had to press the key to continue. Press any key to continue. Pro tip. Gosh darn it. Hello, welcome. We're gonna bonk this guy in the head. Oh darn. Oh no. Oh darn. I'm a maniac. So I'm like... The 747 has arrived. 747 hot drop. What is this doing right now? What is this? Come on, thing. Be normal. There we go. That's pretty decent. Did it start in just like a general aviation parking space? Is that where it started? Awesome. I have to look up a key real quick. My view is all screwed. This is hilarious. I love it. Oh my god, if I could type, that'd be cool. I don't have a cockpit view reset. Here, oh, you know why that's not having an input is because I'm looking at the wrong option. Where's my keyboard? My view is all kinds of messed up. Oh my gosh. Control space F. Okay. There we go. Okay. Much better. Why are we not moving? There we go. Hey, hey, how's it going? Nicely done. We're gonna just peek. There's nobody over there. All kinds of madness in that direction. Probably, but I'm just following these guys. I think the group has gotten large enough that that we're throwing proper ground procedures to the wind. Where are you? Where are you? There we go. Okay, stay on the thing. Stay on the thing. It's just been so long since I flew this plane. I don't typically fly large planes, actually. That's... I love that we just got a 747 off the ground at this airport too. This little tiny airport. It's a nice little airport though. Good view of the city over there too. All right, he's gonna try to land it. We're gonna come about hard here. Keep him in view. There we go. Oh no. Oh no, I'm seeing some bouncing occurring. Has he got it? Has he got it? Has he got no? Oh. It's fine. That's the arrestor system. It's the arrestor system. Oh, that's great. I love it. Oh, darn. That is unfortunate. All right, he's gonna go for it again, folks. I'm gonna have to pick up the short takeoff 172. That sounds fun. Okay, here we go. There we go. That's working. That looks great. Get that nose down a little bit. Gotta get that nose down. Come on, nose. Coming around. I think I might switch it up and try. I've been wanting to try the 208 Caravan. I think I might switch to that. What do you guys think? Should I just give that a go? I'm gonna try it. Let's see how it goes, people. I haven't flown that one much. See if I can land this thing successfully. Bring the power down. That's okay. Yeah, I usually do that actually. So we were discussing some tricks with the honeycomb throttle here, and one of them is to put your keyboard on top of the yoke and your mouse on top of the throttle, and it's a solid bet. There we go. We got some flaps out. Apparently, I've left the group. That's interesting. All right, Awesome 16 is heading out, folks. I'll see you later, man.
500.
I'm gonna get that second thing of flaps out. It's my beautiful approach here. It's really something else. Definitely not sloppy. I think I'm still way too fast, but that's okay. I do not have the C-17 add-on. Yeah, I'm way too fast, people. Bounce a bit. It was too quick. I bounced once, but that wasn't too bad. It was smooth at least. I'll take it. I am going to parking brake. All right, we're gonna switch this up. I'm gonna do the 208. Yeah, it seems like a good little plane for that. And I've been meaning to try it out more. Should we I think we should start it cold. What does everybody think? I think so. We're gonna fire it up. No, we're starting it cold. We're starting it cold. that in the 172? I have found most add-on airplanes to be somewhat of a mixed bag. Uh-oh. 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 Hey. Well, we promise it with the name, and there you go, people. We crashed the game. All right, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna fire it back up. Flight simulator. I might have live traffic on. That might be what's causing it, actually. I should probably just turn it off. I have heard a few people online talking about there being some kind of memory leak that might be causing these crashes, and it may very well be tied to the live traffic. So we'll try turning that off, see if it stops happening. It's taking its sweet time to fire up. I appreciate everybody being patient. You know how this is. If you've played Flight Simulator, I'm sure you are familiar with the startup time. Yep. Gotcha. Which one is it? Which one is it? The Just Flight Piper? I'm gonna check that out. There we go. That's better. The other plane I've wanted to get into that's a stock plane in Flight Simulator as kind of a, maybe not like an entry-level airliner. Obviously, it is not an airliner, but just to kind of get used to like larger, more powerful planes and a long-distance travel format is the TBM, because that thing is just glorious. But I'm really hoping, I'll tell you what plane I'm really looking forward to if they ever put a more advanced version of it out is the Aramaki, the MB339 mod for this program. They said that at some point down the line they're going to put out a study level version of it. And I'm like, yes, please, give me that. Give me that right now. Did I do a custom there? We need to set the options to turn off the live traffic. Oh, that's the other one I want to get right now is the Goshawk, actually. I'm kind of waiting. I might grab it maybe later this month or next month. AI offline off. I think we do want real-time online. No, we don't. That's the one that would be... There we go. There we go. All right. I'm loading in, folks. I'm loading in. I'm being asked, folks, what is my beverage? It is a delicious glass of water. High quality H2O. What is happening here right now? What did I listen? What now? It was like, hey, it's foggy. Now it's not foggy. Now it's foggy again. What is this? That was kind of weird. All right, let's see what the in-game checklist has us do, because I have the real checklist over here on another screen. But we'll go off. We'll do what the game says. Let's see what they say. All right, that makes sense. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Power to idle. Sure. Max RPMs. Yes. Battery switch on. Beacon. Where's the beacon button at? There's the beacon. Okay, I guess we could turn the beacon on there. Sure. Avionics number 1. That's interesting. Fuel boost. Okay. Starter to on. Cool. Fuel boost back to normal. Oh, I needed to do that before I turned the starter on. There we go.
TOS system test. Okay.
Avionics number 2. Cool. Okay, that was on. Strobe on. Parking brake. Why would we release the parking brake? That's just before takeoff. That doesn't even do anything for us. I feel like this checklist is flawed. Let me see if I can see you out the window. I gotta get out of this view I am stuck in at the moment. There we go. There you are. I see you over there. In chat. Beardo the weirdo, twisted bird. That is him. Alright, so I'm gonna go off of the real checklist then, since this one has failed me miserably. See if I can get this darn thing to start up. I gotta find the actual section of it that we want though. Yada. Unfortunately, this isn't like... you know what? I'll tell you what. Let's do this. Let's let it, No, it's just straight up... It's not having it. Interesting. How weird. How does a stock plane... GBM? Oh, no. Okay, I thought my game was gonna crash again. Alright, I'm gonna see what I can accomplish here. Turn that on. Turn all our lights on. Everything's on. I guess it did start up, it's just very quiet. Probably because I have the headphone simulation on, which doesn't seem to work perfectly, so we may not use that permanently, but... Put this thing on our runway. Heck with it. Oh god, it's a cloaking TBM. Is the brake in or out? I can't tell. There it goes. Did that actually move your plane, or are you moving backwards? I can't really tell. Nice. I was gonna say, these two planes actually kind of work well together, because I don't think the TBM can go too much faster than this plane until it gets to higher altitudes than this one can do. Thing's nice and tall. This is the Cessna 208 Caravan, or I think Grand Caravan? I don't know. All right, so let me. We're fine. All right, we're gonna do a nice turn here. Get lined up, get ready to go. And this thing handles on the ground so nice. Cessna 208. Really? It's showing a TBM for you? That's so weird. A really big TBM. So it actually scaled the plane up? Because that's just bizarro. I want my, if you want, go ahead. I don't mind. Alright. I can't see my speeds anymore either, so we're just gonna take off. Oh, okay, it's a TBM that's floating. Probably because the landing gear on this plane is so much taller. Hey, look at this unbidden car that is just driving around, trying to crash my game. There we go. That's what we needed. See, there's the thing. Okay, so we're discussing that helicopter mod, and I will admit I have not been able to get the darn thing to fly without crashing. I feel like I'm not doing this right. I probably didn't put a flap down, but that's okay. Just a long takeoff.
Stall.
Claims I'm stalling. You know what? The helicopter not being able to hover might be why I was not able to fly, because I was, of course, as you would in a helicopter, attempting to hover, and it would get about 10 feet off the ground and then immediately fall out of the air. So that could have something to do with it. It's really weird. But you know what? I'm just impressed that somebody made a helicopter and that I've seen people flying it, considering this game doesn't support helicopters at all. Like, that's amazing.
500.
Okay. I don't honestly know. Trying to find my speeds. There it is. 110. All right. We do a little better here there. This isn't exactly the fastest climbing airplane in the universe. I will give it that. But I don't think that's what it's for. Yes. Yes. I'm being asked if I have seen the movie Top Gun, and I have, although it's been a while. There you go. Oh, there you go. So apparently they do air shows out of this airport. That's cool. Oh, you're fine, man. Alright, we're gonna gain a little altitude here. I think we're starting to gain airspeed. Yes. There you go. Alright, I think I am pitched up a little too much. I'm gonna let the nose come down to about there. This is interesting. It's like, because this is a turboprop, I think. But it's not like the TBM where it just screams off the ground like a crazy machine. This has that bigger, heavier plane feel. Yeah, this thing gets going. You're fine, man. Like a gravel pit or something over here. Honestly, this reminds me a lot of home. Let me see. I think did I see you? There you are. Is the autopilot on this active? Oh, there you go. All right, I've told the autopilot to be in level flight, but I don't know if it's doing it. This plane does not have the best sightseeing views, I will say that. This is more of a let's get some stuff done kind of plane. I am blown away at what I am looking at right now. I'm gonna need my de-icing system. Where's my de-icing system? I think this thing has a lot of de-icing system. Let's see. What is stall heat? What is that? What is backup mode? I'm sorry? The F-15 mod? No, not at all. It's excellent. I feel like it's gotten better. So I'm being asked about how good the F-15 mod is. And I will admit, when it first came out, I was excited about it, but it was just so-so. But I think now it's pretty darn good. But it is expensive. We need to bring our RPMs down. So this has, where's my prop control at on this plane too? That's the other thing I want to know. I think my torque, I think you want to like sit it at 1900 or 1800 per the thing is where you actually want this to sit. There we go. Look at her out there. So I'm gonna take this plane back from the autopilot. But I have no idea what I'm doing here as far as my... How weird. Yes, I can hear you. Sorry, I was paying attention to the gauges there. Is that the trick? Everybody's saying for the helicopter you gotta spawn in the air. Just getting it off the ground is weird. The thing I'm finding odd about this plane is I know it has... I'm gonna follow this highway here, by the way. I'm gonna head in the direction of the city. Yeah, this thing moves. This is doing what, like 162 true? That's pretty good. Yeah, he's in a helicopter. I just saw him a little while ago. Where you at, man? Can't see out my windows now. Well, this thing's fairly large. Here, I'm gonna come about. Yeah, well, I don't remember how to set custom views anymore because I don't do it since I have head tracking. I can do a little bit deeper here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna actually set this to a little bit earlier in the day, although it's pretty right now. We're going down a little bit here. There we go. I'm not. An airfield? No, not an airfield. What is that? I'm gonna descend and look at this. Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. Bring that nose back up. Getting dangerously fast here. What is this? There's a weird building over here. We're gonna look at it. I don't know what that is. It's like a bunch of... It's like fields for something. I don't know what it is. I am currently doing 154 true. At 151 indicated. I don't know. This plane has a... It does have propeller control, but it doesn't seem like it's doing a whole heck of a lot. What an odd configuration. I'm not sure. Nope. Looks like a couple other helicopters flying around. Let's go check them out. Oh god, I'm not even going to begin to try to fly a helicopter with a yoke. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'd have to switch my config. I'm enjoying this like suburb area around Houston. Is pretty cool. Gotcha. Alright, so I am heading in the direction of these two other helicopters here. We'll look at what they are. They looks like they're hovering around an airport. I'm seeing lights. There you go. You could do that. Oh, see, this is working good. I turned my cars up, so I'd see more cars, and that actually looks like a highway now. Maybe not like a busy highway, but a highway nonetheless. No, I'm not in VR currently. Although, I think maybe next time I stream this week, I'll try VR. I haven't done it in a little while, about a week or two. It is. So we're talking about the VR setup and how hard it is, and it's true. It's very difficult to get good frames. I actually, when I play it in VR, so I have it set. Everything's low to medium, except for trees. I think I keep those on high because it really does make the game look better, and it doesn't cost you that many FPS. It's not horrible. And I have it actually frame locked by Steam VR to run at 30 FPS, which sounds horrible, I know, but in the simulator it works. It's not too bad, because you're not doing that much moving around, of course. So I didn't get any of the like bad, my frame rate is low and this is awful experience. Hello. I can hear you. Yeah. Welcome to the fun. So I will say this plane, it is not the best if you want to look out the side of the plane at something. Like if you want to get like a wing low kind of rotation around something and look at it, it's not good for that. But for like, I want to cruise along and see what's in front of me, this is spectacular. You're like sitting really high up, and here, I'm going to reset my head tracking a little bit too here real quick so it's even better. You sit really high up and everything's nice and low below you, and you got this really good view off the nose. Trying to get this thing under control though so it stops climbing. There we go. Currently I am sitting at just over 3,400 feet, doing 169 knots. True. Not bad. Still heading in the direction of these helicopters here. I'm assuming this is all Houston. What's up, man? How are you doing tonight? Oh, that's a thing. We're gonna go out over the water here. I want to look at the weird islands out here. Get a little turbulence there in that cloud. That was good. There we go. My 747. How you doing tonight, Drunken Monk? Dude, we gotta. We were talking about this one time. You, me, Drunken Monk. We gotta get the YMF5 in the air sometime and fly that around. I still have plans for that. I got something I'm plotting as a series of streams. My plane is beeping at me, but I do not know what it's telling me. So folks, in my my voice call here, we're talking about shared cockpit. That is actually a planned feature. I don't know when that's coming. Yep. That's 747s tend to go very fast when they fly right at you. Of course, I can't see anything out the back end of this plane, so I wouldn't know. Oh, nuts. That's not great. Yeah, dude. It's been a while since I had anything to do with an aquarium, but I know what you're talking about. That stuff going wrong it goes wrong. Yeah. What airfield is this over here? Alright, so you're about to land at that one. I'm assuming that's KHOU. Yeah, plastic smoke, not generally something you want in the air. That's not good. Really? Yeah, you definitely need to get that replaced then. Maybe not. Oh no. Here, I'm coming around. I'm doing an about face here. What? That's not good. Bring that nose up. Get this nose under control, people. We're heading back in the direction of D-Money, who is in a helicopter currently. Dude, that was amazing when I tried to land that. That was a masterpiece of flying. The annals of flying will remember it for all time. Yeah, no, if you have a 3-month-old smoke detector not working, that's kind of a big deal. They should not be selling that if that's not going to work after 3 months. That's a problem. This thing is really nice to fly. Go through this cloud and then actually turn off our windshield. Still don't know what stall heat is. That's a really... Just make sure your plane is nice and warm during all your stalls. You wouldn't want it to get cold. I'm gonna change our time of day. Oh, dude, that looks so good right now. Now it just looks silly. This is a 748 majestically soars over me and then starts like nosing down and doing weird stuff. I love it. Here we go. Let's make it earlier in the day. We'll make it morning. There we go. That's not looking too good. I like that it from my point of view it bounced. That's my favorite part, I think. Where'd you like landed that like right in a like a highway, like an on-ramp. Yeah, what is that? That's fun. Alright, I'm going to begin a gentle descent. There we go. I'm doing oh my gosh. Oh no. There we go. All right, I'm coming about. I'm gonna have to read more on this plane and operating its RPM or its propeller pitch lever and what you actually need to adjust on it, because it feels like it doesn't do a lot. I mean, like, big changes make a difference. I'm gonna come around these buildings. I'm coming down. I'm being told there's some silly texture shenanigans down here. Alright, we're gaining a little too much speed. Let's bring that nose back up. I really truly love watching people fly without crashes turned on, because it's just hilarious, especially in large jets. They just do the silliest things. Coming in. All right, we're gonna go right in between all this. We're going a little too quick here, folks. A little too quick here. Bring that nose back up. He's asking if I think he can take off from that building. Well, I'd have to be able to see it at the moment. There we go.
500 500.
Didn't quite work.
500.
You like jumped one building onto another building. Let's see here. Yaw that a little more. There we go. And nose up. We're gonna come down low here.
$500.
This is not a bad view here. So I'm gonna fly out. I'm gonna fly out over here. I want to look over. This isn't. How slow can we realistically go in this plane? Let's see. I'm gonna do 25% throttle. Okay, we're slowing up a bit. There you go. I forgot you can do that. Now, what is going on here structurally? There's like arches over stuff
500.
here. Need a little more power. There we go.
500.
It's like arches over stuff, but the texture generation didn't really quite work right. Oh, they're little bridges. Okay. It's like a series of bridges all in a line along this highway. It's hard to tell sometimes because the way it generates, the auto generation generates them, it always puts stuff under them. Very strange. Yep. So we're going pretty slow. He's mentioning he's been to 908 what is it?
500.
Yeah. No, it's 20H9. You know what I mean? Yeah, there you go. You're getting close to remembering it by heart now. I tend to fly out of it in Flight Simulator because it's a local airport. Yeah, I know the area. I know the pattern there. It's good practice. This plane's pretty good. All right, I'm gonna bring this up. So it looks like, let's see. Yeah. Okay. I need to find somewhere to land this thing is what I need to do. If you want to. Now, where'd the water get to? Where am I? I think I'm heading in the right direction. Yeah. I'm gonna fly out down this and look at this little island here because that's weird. And then I'm gonna land it here at KEFD. That's what I think I'm gonna do. Let's do that, people. I'm trying to see, like, what power settings I should be setting this on, but I'll have to just actually read the manual later. Following this highway here, I'm going to start heading southeast a bit. Get a little more altitude. Yep. Actually, that glider might be able to catch up to this thing if I slow down a bit. It's pretty... that thinking... Is that all it's listed as? That add-on glider is actually pretty nice. It's not... It's too forgiving compared to a real one. All right, we're gonna gain a little altitude here, people. You can really, like, go way too high with this thing. Okay. Climbing currently. Like, this did pretty good here with all these buildings. Yeah, heading towards the water. I'm testing out, like, different configurations. Man, I just don't know. I am looking at being asked where we are currently, and I think I'm looking at, is that KHOU out there? I can't tell what airport it is. Man, look at that thing move. So I don't have this mod, so I wonder what it's actually showing me. What is that? It's just a normal 747. Ah, I forgot that. I was gonna set up that darn filter. I gotta do that later. Make a note of that. I was gonna say, your planes are faster than mine. So I'm doing about 147 knots right now. I could be doing better. Yeah, everybody's been talking about the CRJ mod and how good it is. I'm keeping my eyes peeled. Again, I don't have the best field of view of anything beyond what's directly in front of me. There you are. Yeah, you are totally upside down right now. Goodness gracious. This is live weather, I think. Check. Yep, this is live weather. Although obviously not the correct time of day. I'm actually flying directly over an airport right now. I'm flying over T-41. Oh, there you go. I'm gonna do a descending left-handed turn. No, I'm actually gonna check out these weird islands here. Yeah, no, it's this big giant bay with these weird islands in it. This shipping facility is really well modeled. Let me see. Can I see both of you? There you are. I see you coming in quick. All right. Here we go. I'll let the nose drop to about 5 degrees. Maintain speed. I don't know what this is, but it's kind of neat. Okay, I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled for you guys. What am I in? Yeah. An interesting plane. Alright, I'm bringing the nose up. Bringing my RPMs back up to about 1800. Oh, that jumps up real quick. Hey, there you go. I think it's just showing like a default 747 for you guys, but they are actually flying the CRJ mod everybody's been talking about. Oh, I see you in a... You're a very, very, very fast-moving Bonanza. All of a sudden. It's like a fighter Bonanza. It's like a World War II fighter Bonanza. What a weird thing. Why is there this weird rectangle island here? What a strange thing. Just a strange, marshy, rounded rectangle island. Why wouldn't we want that here? With paths and roads all over it. Sure. There's a building. It generated a building. I don't know if it's really there, but it stuck one on it. I don't know what it is. Okay. I'm gonna head back towards land. Oh wait, there's a little crescent island. We're gonna look at that real quick too. Bringing my power down a bit. So I'm being asked what you can turn down to improve your frame rate without really ruining how the game looks. I find, I don't know if they'd be affecting you where we're at. Grass doesn't really do much for me. Building detail, the detail sliders are pretty good to turn down. I think object detail helps a lot. We're gonna bring that nose up. There we go. Just a weird little path in the middle of the water. Why not? Again. All right, we're gonna bring our power back up. Maybe. So let's see, where else can we go in the area and look around? What's nearby? We head northward. We go up to like this little lake here and then land at KCXL. Yeah, I'm gonna head north from here. I guess it's kind of northwest, across the city. Oh, you're not on stream, so you're fine. I don't mind. KCXO, X-ray, what's O? Oscar. I prefer so, but I don't do that too often. If I do voice calls at all. What is that? It's like a series of identical buildings all in a big row. Let's take a peek real quick. There's a bunch of really weird buildings and stuff out here. This is like what do we got here? It's like a neighborhood. Bonanza? I'll bring my power back up a bit. There we go. Yes. So I'm being asked about transforming my PlayStation Eye camera into a track IR system, which is what I'm actually using for head tracking. This is a track clip. This is an actual track IR track clip. But the camera is a PlayStation 3 PSI camera. But again, this is just weird. It's just a little neighborhood kind of off on its own next to a bunch of square bodies of water. That's kind of weird. Yeah. So the trick is, and I need to do I was actually looking into this the other day because I have one extra one and I was going to whip another one up and record myself doing it and put a video on YouTube, but I wanted to maybe get like 1 or 2 more so I could practice. And you used to be able to get the darn things for like $10, but because of COVID and our lovely shortage of webcams, you can't anymore. But you can pick up PlayStation Eye cameras at like GameStop sometimes. And basically you I'm sorry? Oops. So you open the camera up. It's actually like 2 halves. And you can pry it apart. You have to find the right spots to like pry it with a really thin screwdriver, and you pry those halves open. And there is a housing that contains an infrared filter. You remove the infrared filter. It's like a little lens. You have to pop it out. You kind of have to dig the plastic away that holds it in carefully so as to not break it. And then pry it out. It's not super hard. It's just kind of obnoxious. And then what I did is you take a piece of an old floppy drive. In fact, I think it's sitting over here still on my desk somewhere. You can see I've cut a few pieces out of it. That's actually a visible light filter. It allows infrared light through, and it doesn't allow visible light through. So you cut a little piece out for it to fit inside. You stick it in there, and you put it all back together, and you have yourself a infrared camera that costs maybe $10, although I have a feeling that's not the case anymore because of COVID and the camera shortage. And I use a piece of software called OpenTrack. And once you get, it has like a filter thing where you kind of set it up so it's exposing correctly. So basically it sees 3 dots just like a normal track IR camera would. Once you get all the software configured, you can see the results. It works pretty well. It has a tendency to drift a little bit, so you'll notice like once in a while I stop moving and I kind of recenter and hit my button to recenter my thing a bit. But that's about the only thing wrong with it. And this has been serving me well for years. I think I built it when Elite Dangerous came out. Played Elite Dangerous like that for a while, and then when I got my Vive, I gave my original one to one of my friends. And then I built a new one for Flight Simulator when it came out, so. Pretty nice. Okay, I see you out there. I'm doing about 163 knots true at the moment. But yes, I should probably do a YouTube tutorial, but it's one of those things where I went to look to see if it's still easy to acquire, and Amazon was not doing very good. So I'd have to check GameStop to see if you can still get them. But it used to be you could literally just go to GameStop. Like I went one time and bought one at GameStop for $10, PlayStation Eye camera. And I was like, you guys got any PlayStation Eye cameras? And they're like, we've got literally hundreds of them in a box in the back. I should have just bought a whole bunch of them at the time. But that was, you know, many years ago, so who would have known? Track IR is very expensive. The price went down, I think, once VR became a thing, but yes. Okay. Yeah, TBM 930 should keep up with this thing just fine. It's actually much faster than this plane, but it can fly. That's not too bad anymore. It used to be like $500 back in the day, I kid you not. Back before VR came out, it used to be like $500 for a track IR system. It was insanity. And VR came out, and that was just like right through the floor. No. But I was looking at my instruments. I really enjoy this plane though. This is a nice plane to fly. It's like it's the bus. I'm driving the bus right now. Just I'm actually doing about 174 now that I've kind of settled in to the altitude I want. So you're creeping up on me, but you're creeping up on me at about what, 20 something knots, 26 knots. Well, that's the other problem, is that it may not be giving you an accurate representation of my true location in the simulator. He's seeing me kind of rubber band, and I think that's multiplayer functionality shenanigans. Yeah, I'm probably gonna fly out over that lake there and then land. It depends on what time it is. I gotta see. I'm gonna go a little bit longer. I'm having the darndest time getting this thing to settle in at the altitude I want it to be in. I gotta play with my trim a little bit. There we go. Bring that back up. Bring that back up. That thing ought to, you said you're in a TBM, correct? At this altitude, I'm trying to remember how fast it can go. I don't think it may not. How fast were you already going? I was gonna say it might break 200 at this altitude. Yeah. Because I think it maxes out at like three something, if I'm remembering correctly. It's been a little while. But you have to be at high altitude to get that speed. Let's see. I will probably be coming in from the northwest because I think I'm gonna swing out over the lake and then come around and land there. I'm actually gonna adjust my heading ever so slightly. There we go. That's pretty good. There's somebody named Miss Rebel USA in a B350 who's just been sitting at 4 feet in the same spot for the last several minutes. The fact that it's got an altitude implies that they are in fact flying, but the fact that they're not going anywhere implies that they are not in fact flying. I'm very confused. Then we got Valid Capybara here, ever so slowly translating across the horizon, but he is there's no altitude. Very confused. I think you're at the right one. I'm just taking a while to get there. It was actually much further than I anticipated, but that's okay. I could probably get a little more altitude and get faster. What am I doing? 172? Actually, isn't that about as good as this thing can do? This is a neat plane. I mean, it's got like really, really solid low altitude performance. You don't have to get to high altitude to get the speed out of it. I like it. No. I am gonna see if I can see what they're actually doing as we go by, though. We're gonna spy on this person. If we can. Here, I'll descend a little bit. We'll buzz them. We'll see what they're doing. Yeah, it's a little further than I was anticipating. Here, we're gonna low pass this person. Put my nose down so my speed stays up. Speed's starting to get a little too high here. I'm gonna bring that back up. We're like sitting right at max speed. I don't know what they're doing. Oh, really? That little tiny not paying attention. Interesting.